Warning: the following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Oh, come on, that should be a couple of hits. Yeah! That is what I'm talking about. You're done. You are done. You got too many of us. Welcome everybody back to World of Warships. It's been 2 days since I first played this game, and I have to say it's a big day for the developers and everything, because they have finally fully released this game. It is not in the beta stage anymore, so it's been fully released today, and actually they are doing a live stream as we speak. They're doing it on, I think, 2 different times. One is 7 o'clock, I think, Eastern Time, and 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. And we are, I do believe they just pretty much started. It is close to 2 o'clock. So I think they're probably going to start soon. You don't have to do anything weird. They most likely will have it on their website. But once you download it and you open it up, you'll get the little window of all the news feeds and everything before you hit play. And to the right of that will be their live stream of what they're doing, and they're asking questions, they're answering questions, and they're playing and all that. So so that's how you do it. So once again, it's a huge thing for them that they just came out today. So as you can see, I have increased my arsenal just a little bit. Right now I'm running all-American ships. I am level 4, so which is good. And right now they only got one server, which is WOWSNA. And of course you can always they might have more changes later on when they after this, but who knows. So anyways, let's look at my fleet over here. This, as you know, this is my cruiser, the Erie. This is the very first ship that of course you start off with. And then we have my destroyer. So this is the Terror 2. So as we go to the tech tree, and this is the destroyer, the Samson. So that is the destroyer. And then so that's that. Let's click on it and let's see what this bad boy looks like. So that's what it looks like. It's got one gun up here, and one gun over here. This because this is a destroyer, you can send torpedoes. So this is the torpedo gun, and then here's another one, and then you have one gun on the back, and then you flip over to the right side, and then you have another torpedo gun. But that is it. Actually, no, you do have 2 on this one. I forgot. This is the little different one, and then you also have a gun on this side. So you have in all 1, 2, 3, 4 guns. So you got 3 up here and 1 in the back. So it doesn't matter which way you are going. If you're facing front, you're always going to fire 3 guns. If you're going starboard, you're going to be firing 3 guns. And if you go on port, you'll be firing 3 guns. And now let's go to our Chester, which is also a cruiser. This I've updated it for the with the main battery and the hull and the gunfire control system. So I updated those. I think the Samson I also updated. Yes, I did. So that's our. So that's the chest. As you can see, it's bigger, and you would expect a destroyer to be bigger, but at the same time, the whole point of a destroyer is to be camouflage in a way. You ain't gonna be stealthy for nothing, I can tell you that, because of the engines. But because of the low profile, they would for somebody to hit you, they would have to aim lower than what you normally would, or it can it can go across. And also, there's not too much to hit up here, so unless it flies down like this and hits it, if they're off just a little bit, it's just gonna sail right through. So that's our chest store. And now let's go with my second destroyer, which is in the tech tree. So this is it. I've learned a little bit more about this tech tree, and for me to get to St. Louis, actually I do got to St. Louis now. I have to go. I have to keep going down. So I can't get the battleship of the South Carolina until I do the other ship. So always keep that in mind. And then you can go down. The Samson is an elite, as they call it. I mean, of course, it is really up to you on what what category you want to be in and all that. USSR. Really, they only have 2 ships for USSR, and they're both for elites. That's interesting. But anyways, so that is our battleship. This one I recently just got yesterday. I was playing for like 4 hours yesterday, and so I don't have much experience with these. I'm the type of person that I'm gonna start off with 1 ship and keep going until I get destroyed, and then keep going from there. So as you can see with both of these, here's your ammunition and your combustibles. You have it's the same rounds. You have your HE, and you have your AP, your torpedoes, and then you have your damage control, and then you also have smoke screen, which it works, but it kind of doesn't. All you see really is smoke, and then you just don't see the you don't see the ship anymore until either smoke clears out or until the ship moves out of that smoke area. And then you also have an engine boost, which is why, which actually takes I think you have 2 minutes of boost, but I think there's a 4-minute cooldown period. And then of course you get the free version, and then you can also see reload time 180 seconds, so that's 2 minutes, and active, no wait, that's 3 minutes. Yeah, 3 minutes. So reload time is 3 minutes, and active for 120. And the same thing with the engine boost. The only difference is the reload time is a minute less. But of course you need the doublings. You need the doublings to purchase that. But that's pretty much it with that. Same thing with the Samson. Let's go to that one. Samson. That's not the Samson, is it? Yes, it is. Oh, that is the Samson. Okay, so let's go to then the Wickers. Wickers. As you can see, this Wickers is just a little bit taller. There's more stuff to hit, Well, actually, I didn't look at this one very well. This was actually wasn't this my first one? No, it was not. I swear to God, this was my first one. Maybe I played this more, but as you can see here, you only get 1 gun up front, and then as you swing to the side, you have 1 gun over here. You have 2 torpedoes over here, and then you have a gun on the back, and then you flip on the other side. You have 2 on the sides too. So so this one only has 2 guns. It might have two main guns, not sub guns. So I think this is the reason why I don't play it. Oh, so there's 2 over here. So in reality, same thing. You're gonna have 3 and then 3. But anyways, so that's that. So the one thing I've learned is if you are new to this, I mean, of course, you start off with a cruiser, but don't go crazy and start buying bigger and better ships, because you may not know how they work. So I don't want you guys to spend your XP and all that for you to get destroyed, unfortunately. So we're gonna go into battle, and but yeah, so I'm really excited for this game. Don't worry, yes, I know I have I got 3 other games I think I still gotta play and do a video for. So those are always coming. I hope your Thursday's doing good. I'm actually supposed to be doing laundry and cleaning the house, but I'm like, you know what? It's a good day for them, for the developers, and for them finishing the game and fully releasing it to everybody. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do a video for them, and for them, to get the name out there and help them along. But also for you guys too, if you're playing and or you're thinking about playing and you're kind of on the edge, that's one way. And this is taking forever to download. I noticed that when you exit and you start it back up, it does take forever for it to download. And but once you're in it, you'll be set. So the other thing I also realized is if you hold down Halt, whatever you're pointing at will tell you how many seconds it is away from you. The KM, I don't know what that exactly is. Tell you the truth, I really don't. But then also tells you your who's your friends. So instead of trying to find out, press shift and go, well, that looks like, a cruiser, you can just hit, halt, and they'll tell you what it is. And once you memorize the pictures, you'll be good to go. And same thing with the enemy. It'll also tell you for the enemy where what they are and the range and all that. So. And we're gonna be about to turn port side over here. I think port is left. Starboard is right, if I'm not mistaken. I'm trying. I used to what's the word I'm looking for? I used to ride a lot of boats in my day. Oh, come on. So, oh, that was a miss. That was gay. Come on. There you go. So, yeah. Yeah. Set on fire. That is what I'm talking about. So, but yeah. So, of course, Ooh, they cannot stare. That is how I like to hear. They cannot stare. No stare. Set on fire again. And they cannot steer again. That's how I like it. No, they can't. It looks like they can't order ships. Yeah, destroyed. As you can see, they're... Oh, we got a fire. Fire's out. So... I'm surprised they're still still able to hit me. That's what I'm surprised about. Ooh. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, so I'm trying to lay it low so I can survive this round. Kinda. Ooh. I better get going. Come on, reload. There we go. Trying to get kind of so they don't, cause pretty much a one more shot and I am done. So as you can see, they're trying. Also, if you hit X, you can target different ships that is in your max way. So always keep that in mind. Oh, I'm a goner. Run for it. Yeah. Got him distracted. So we got 2 more. And so I'm probably not gonna hit him, but I'm kinda trying to distract him. Probably gonna come woo, little close. So I mean, I know I ain't gonna be. One way to also kind of know if you'll be able to hit them, destroyed your ass. One way to also know is one way that you know you can hit them is if you when you get a lock on them, like here. I don't know, I'll be able to hit them. Yeah, you are dead, and that's what you call a good victory. Right when he fired at us, he tried, but he had too many of them. So as you can see, we're also getting a lot of experience points. So once again, you know, if you don't do much, this is just a tip for everybody. If you don't do much and you just pretty much sit by the edge of the map and just watch the beautiful whales go by, you're gonna get gold, you're gonna get experience, but you're not gonna get a lot. So one way to make sure you get a lot of gold and a lot of experience is do something. You know, the more hits you get, the more incapacitations, the more sets on fire, the more damage you do to an enemy ship is gonna be, you know, that's what's gonna give you XP. Also, I didn't go over this the last time, but I will now. You go to, so this is your personal score. It once again, just like World at Tanks. You go to team score, and you look for yourself. So this is gonna be me. As you can see, Tank Killer 202. I started that when I started Tanks, and of course, this process was, you know, this thinking of this game wasn't even in their minds yet, I would assume, because it's been so long. But so this tells you, you know, XP sorted by XP. You know, you can sort by number of aircrafts, sort by number of warships destroyed. So he destroyed 2, he destroyed 4, he destroyed 1, and unfortunately I didn't destroy none. But because I got hits and everything, I was good. And then achievements. So as you know, so and then you can look at them, see how how they ranked. And the detailed report is just on you. So you can look, your AP shells, your HE shells, fire set, flooding caused, penetration. Did you launch any torpedoes? So on and so on. And then, and then there you go. And then warning, or not warning, enemy warships. So it tells you, what did you do. So this one, I hit him twice. This one I hit him 17, and I incapacitated him once. And then same thing with this one. I hit him 4. This was once. And then aircraft destroyed, but we're not in those aircrafts. And then it just tells you the starting time, battle duration, etc., etc. And then it goes to your credits and XP, so you can. This is just more for that in-depth, what you're getting for what kind of stuff. So you received, that's the other thing, is you also get, don't get me wrong, the one thing I didn't like about World of Tanks is that there was no risk, or there was not no risk, there was no what's the word I'm looking for, punishment, so to speak, for people that would switch sides. And what I mean by that is they would have their friends, so they would be on one side, and then one guy or one person would swap to their enemy side, and then would tell them where the tanks are, and then also will destroy their own tanks. So even if they, it didn't matter if they lost, as long as 3 or 4 or 5 of their friends won. So, but they have changed that. Don't get me wrong, yes, you can still get shot up by your allies, but you also lose experience for causing damage to allies, and that could be shooting at them, and that could be ramming at them, basically anything to cause damage. But of course you can't help everything. Some people just get in your way, but at the same time, you are the driver of that boat for whoever, for the ones that's shooting and the one that's going on. Your eyes should not be in that telescope 24 hours, or whatever, how long you're in that battleship stage for. Your eyes should be constantly switching to that mini-map, zooming out, looking for the people around you. Because I just don't like to get in somebody's way, have them hit me, and then have them get fined because of it, because of my stupidity, or even worse, for them to get destroyed when they could have destroyed a ship. So that's that. And then it gives you the total, and then your XP that you received. Same thing, fine for causing damage, and then total. And then this is with premium. I'm thinking about getting premium, but I'm waiting for me to get paid. So if I would have had premium, this is what I would have got, instead of this. So it gives you both of what you could get. And we're actually gonna do a couple of battles, and hopefully I'll do a little good. Hopefully I can sink some. But once again, guys, it's all about that teamwork, communication, talking with each other, knowing where you are, knowing where your allies are, who has the most damage, who's getting flanked, and then once you get into the destroyers and the battleships and all that, protect those. This game is a little different. So you have 3 objectives pretty much to hold, and every time you hold them you get a set amount of points. But also, every enemy that you destroy, they lose points and you gain them. So if we, like right now, we have 1 destroyer and then the rest are carriers. I think destroyers are 60 and cruisers are 40. So if we would destroy their destroyer, we will gain 60 and they will lose 60. So really, it's really up to you on which one you want to do. Do you want to go after the ships, or do you want to try to capture, one of these? Which I can tell you now, usually there's not a lot of capturing until about half of their fleet is gone. See, I don't know what's the point of him. I really don't see the point of him firing. I am closer and further out than he is, and maybe he did, but he's too far. He's way out there. But we do have one right here. Ooh, he's trying. He's actually gonna do. Which way he's going? It looks like he's going left. Which I really don't want, because that's a huge body of water. But once again, guys, you can the good aspect of this is you can pretty much move on a dime, but you cannot stop on a dime. So always try to keep that in mind when you're playing. You can stop. You can't stop on a dime, but you can surely gotcha. I think it's time to get out of here. What do you think, guys? I think so. I'm getting destroyed. I am gone. I am toast. 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 Oh, yes, I was toast. I was, see, once again, because that's the thing, is you gotta pay attention. I was more focused on that ship that I was not seeing that there was that ship pretty much right on top of me. So like him, he gotta go. He's just gotta haul ass and get out of there, because he's got one right there and he's done. He's done. Yeah. So that's this might just be a loss for us, but that's what I'm saying. You always gotta pay attention. And once again, if you exit to port and the battle is still going, you don't lose anything. Any XP that you do get, they will tell you. So we're actually gonna go to the destroyer. And then what you call it? It'll tell you in the right hand corner. Same thing if you actually exit the game, exit it completely. Same thing. You're not gonna lose anything. It will tell you when you reload it up. What you gained and all that. And then of course you can go back through your service records and see if you really want a detailed report. So but yes, it is all about, it's all about multitasking, really. That's what it is. Let's get going. So with your torpedoes, you have two ways. You have close, so they pretty much shoot in a kind of like a straight line, or you kind of have them spread out. It all depends. I kind of like them close because it's just better that way for me. But let's see where I am compared to everybody else. I am way to the left. They're probably gonna come around that. I would not be surprised if they come around this come around this this island. Oh my god, I could not know the name. But also beware that your torpedoes can only shoot off your sides. So as you look at the map to my left, on the left bottom, you know, where it says 2, 4, and 1 and 3, those are my torpedoes. See, I'm not gonna go through there. That's a lot of, actually, we might not be able to go. Actually, no, yes we are. And with the torpedoes, once again, guys, you gotta be careful. That's the other thing, is you gotta your other people around you gotta see that he just did smoke. Gotta be pay attention to those. Oh, those two hit. Wow, good. Definitely see he's not paying attention, and he's gonna hit those. Oh. Actually, maybe not. I don't know if this guy is dead, so I'm assuming he is. Okay, he is dead. Yeah, I don't see nothing on him. So that's the other thing, is you guys gotta, you know, when you're playing with torpedoes, you gotta pay attention to your surroundings. When it says torpedoes, I just say, just look. You know, it may be, you know, your you know, it may be friends, it may be enemies, but you don't want them to get a fine for hitting you when you're the one, you know, crossing into their path. Actually, we have a we do have a battleship. Luckily we just lost our cruiser, and it looks like we got another cruiser. They haven't come around here, so that is good. I haven't seen no ships around that. We actually got a couple of them. And see, now I'm gonna let's see. One hit. Reloading. I don't wanna wait, but I know you have to. Yes, go right into him. Yes, I got a hit, but it did not do much. As you can see, now they're firing upon me, and but I also gotta pay attention to my back end here. Let's see.
Smoke generator started.
Trying to come on, hit him, really. I'm sunk. I am literally sunk. And I got a fire. Where is everybody? Everybody has pretty much left me. Come on. Thank you. God, Jesus. Oh, I better get out of here. Wait. So once again, guys, you know, sorry about that. Me just stopping like that. You definitely gotta pay attention, because you may never know Um, you know, you may never know, you know, what your allies are doing. So, oh wow, we only got one cruiser, and I'm the only destroyer left. I guess I better back him up. Going to our base, trying to stay out of range for that gunner. Also on the mini map, if you look and you see those dotted